Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool, and welcome to the Toast Reviews. For those of you who don't know how this works, I watch a movie, I make some toast, and I talk about it before the toast is done, to try to save time. Although it doesn't tend to stop me from rambling. Today, I've watched Pretty Woman, because a coworker of mine suggested it, and apparently when a coworker suggests things, I get right on it. But if other people do, they have to wait 8 months, a year and 4 months. Yeah, not making me look good right now. But I don't know, I just put it at the top because I was talking about, well, I'll get to it in the review, I guess. But today, we're eating a sesame bagel. I didn't have breakfast today, and I'm tired because I just walked to get this bagel, so I'm going to be kind of sleepy. Here we go. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Julia Roberts, but I can only think of 2 movies that I've seen her in, which is this movie and America's Sweethearts. There might have been some other one that I'm forgetting or something, but really I never saw Erin Brockovich. I never saw, I don't even think of other things she's in, like Mary Riley or Mirror Mirror or any of the other ones. And they're like, well, okay, it was because you haven't seen Pretty Woman. So I'm like, alright, I'll see Pretty Woman. So Pretty Woman is about a prostitute who doesn't have a pimp for some reason. They even mentioned this, like maybe we should get a pimp at one point. But I'm like, is that how it works? Can a lady avoid having a pimp, or will they just be like, just enter the life and be like, are you mine now, I'll protect you, or whatever pimps say. Like, I'm speaking mostly out of ignorance here, because I don't friggin' know. And she comes across randomly Richard Gere, who's this multi-millionaire guy who buys companies that are in distress, splits up the assets, and sells them for more money than they were worth apart. So yeah, you've heard me right. The romantic protagonist in this movie is basically Mitt Romney. Yeah, this movie came out in, what, 91 or something? Maybe 1990, and I just, I guess I never got around to it because obviously I wasn't watching things at the time, but it's supposed to be such a classic, and I'm always baffled by classics and what has become a classic, because I'm just like, this movie basically didn't move me at all. Really, either towards it or against it or anything, because they go through this thing, they have their thing, they have, it's... I mean, I've never seen My Fair Lady either, but that's on Netflix instant. I may check that out at some point. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. But, I mean, I really just didn't feel anything about this, which is, I guess, a bad thing for a romantic comedy. And maybe it's because in 2010 I saw Made in Manhattan, which is basically the same damn movie. I don't have a lot of notes. I just have Mitt Romney, no pimp, My Fair Lady, and then 6 people who all have went on to do sitcoms who are in this movie. Jason Alexander, Hector Elizondo, Laura San Giacomo from Just Shoot Me, Hank Azaria from Mad About You, Larry Miller, I think, was on a sitcom, but I don't remember exactly, and that girl from Wings has a small part in it. And I'm like, man, everyone's career went somewhere after this. I bet even the guy who played the limousine driver went somewhere. So yeah, I'm sort of baffled. I really don't know what to say, because I just was totally unmoved by this. And maybe it's just because I just know, of course they're going to get together, of course they're going to wind up going to have later after, even though they say, oh, this is just not how it works. This is this, and blah, blah, blah. We have our ideas about love, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, It wasn't so much that I was bored, because it is, I mean, as far as romantic comedy goes, they get worse. Like, I think you guys, what's that? I think a coin just fell out of my, I have a hole in my pocket, so a coin just fell out of my pant leg. Oh boy. See, you, Mr. Dime, you took up all my time. That's right, focus on you, Mr. Dime. Alright, to hell with you then. You don't want to be on camera, that's fine. But yeah, if you haven't seen Leap Year, go ahead and keep not seeing it, because it's awful. And I'm the guy who liked When in Rome, so I'm not saying my taste is, might not be suspect in this, regard, but I don't know. I just, maybe it was a different, maybe this is the movie that started this whole trend of like, oh, we come from different worlds or something, but I have a suspicion that it started way before that. So yeah, I still don't get what the big damn deal is about Julia Roberts. Like, it's not to the point where I'm like, I resent your career. No, it's not like that, because I got, you know, other people like him, that's fine, you know. But I've now can say that I've seen it, and I just don't really get it. Maybe it's because I'm a guy. Yeah. Alrighty. This looks pretty good to me. Thank you all for watching. If you want something me to watch, let me know. I might watch it. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. This is King Cool. Drive home safe.